gunned down imam and worshipper. Fear as terrorists engage security operatives in gun battle in Mina. Sanwo-Olu, Makinde, Abiodun, Oyebanji visit ailing Akeredolu in Ibadan. Lagos doctor gets life imprisonment for raping wife's niece. Okay, and then of interest as well, Jagatu INEC, probe failure to upload results to IRF during presidential poll. EFCC chairman orders staff to declare assets. After 19 months, flights resume at Kaduna Airport. CAC uncovers 189 fake companies used for land racketeering in FCT. MTN ordered to pay 57.5 billion naira tax default to federal government. Federal government says 91 million people living with hepatitis B and C in Africa. Illegal financing, other factors responsible for forex crisis, says expert. Reps summon CBN governor over lifting of forex restrictions on 43 items. Keep investing in Nigeria, Tinubu urges Dangote. Other stories, Tinubu receives quick win report on tax reforms, directs implementation across federal institutions. Lagos Assembly confirms fresh list of Sanwo-Olu's nominees. Although Deputy Governor asked CG to ignore Assembly request for probe panel against him. All right. Well, these are stories here and there. Kano Pillars fined 1 million naira over pitch evasion by fans. While FIFA will continue to snub Nigerian referees, says Adebisi. Grealish ability never in doubt, says Guardiola. Okay? Bayelsa Queens, FC Robo win opening matches in Betsy Obaseki tourney. All right, well, big stories here and there. You want to take up more from Daily Trust, you see all the stories there. And now to leadership newspaper. Israel-Hamas war. UN expresses concern as death toll hits 7,200. 18 days to governorship polls. Bayelsa, Kogi, Imo election materials not ready. Other stories of interest this morning, still with leadership. You'd find Femi launches one-stop shop for immigration solutions. Federal government's new policy to ease tax burden on poor Nigerians. Oyedele, FAC records 1.594 trillion naira in September, disburses 903 billion naira to 3 tiers of government. Senate investigates 11.35 trillion naira spent on moribund refineries. Tinubu Abdusalami wants green economy potential maximized. Bandits kill 2, injure 2 in Kaduna Mosque. Nigeria has 950,000 teachers, 20,000 classrooms deficit, says federal government. I lost my virginity at 14 in my father's house, says Cynthia Morgan. Kano's billionaire granddaughter dies of sickle cell at 40. Empower, 8-month debt to be paid soon, says program manager. Federal government reviews contract award policy. Supreme Court raises poses over Chicago varsity document. And then, how to detect fake bank alert. UAE stops 90-day visas for Nigeria and others. Other stories of interest. Northwest, NNPP backs Kwankwaso's expulsion from party. Forum endorses Diri for second time. Again, Article Defense academic record tackles Tinubu. Imo Guba now. PDP asks IGP to move police conference from Owerri. NRM suspends national chairman indefinitely. Osimhen lets Napoli snatch 1-0 win at Union Berlin. Fulham manager Silva signs new 3-year deal. Sevilla versus Arsenal preview and teams news. All right, that comes up in there as well in the leadership. Now to the Guardian newspaper. Abiodun declares state of emergency on flooded Isheri community. NAS demands justice for Nigerian students killed in Philippines. Amotekun nabs couple for theft, parades 30 suspects in Ondo. Of interest as well, court adjourns trial of 140 million naira fraud suspects to October 26. Insecurity defiles 261 NAS motions, 20 legislations, and 12 trillion naira in 16 years. Truckers blame enforcement architecture for poor Eto performance at Lagos Sports. Poor awareness, manpower threaten data privacy in Nigeria, says Olatunji. Senate reopens probe of 11.35 trillion naira term costs and 1.6 trillion naira loss of refineries. Katsina governor flags of palliatives distribution in Buhari's hometown. Firms partner to finance SMEs, individuals on renewable energy. Media mogul Mo Abudu named top international woman executive in entertainment. Lagos doctor backs life imprisonment for defiling wife's knees. Off-season polls, court judgment impeding preparations, INEC laments. ECA dips to $473,754 as federal, states, and local governments share 900 billion naira. U.S. court declines request to release Tinubu's FBI, CIA records and more. Okay, I think this might be old. This part might be old. Okay. But anyway, those are just some stories from The Guardian. Moving on to the Punch newspaper. Queen Bayelsa governorship race. PDP tells Sylvia. Labour warns federal government over delayed MOU, threatening strike. Army court martials 25 soldiers, one officer in Enugu. Plateau attacks, death toll hits 421 in 6 months. Nigeria among the biggest victims of energy transition, says APO. Multiple taxation. Tinubu panel asks government to drop 190 taxes, and OPS blames states. Labour warns federal government over delayed MOU, threatens strike. Slain Nigerian students. Philippines police file murder cases against suspects. NNPCL records 149 oil theft cases in 1 week. DSS nabs suspected terrorist's wife, recovers 150 AK-47 rifles. Reps Ford, CBS Forex ban, lift, NECA kicks. And then of interest as well, suspect nabbed over theft of patients' phones in Ogun Hospital. Benue man kills wife over misunderstanding. Ogun police urge road users to be vigilant. Lagos cancer doctor Olaleye bags life jail for rape. DSS storms terrorist home and recovers arms. Flawed. Ogun working on IDP camps, says commissioner. And finally, to the Vanguard for today now. Presidential poll. INEC must probe why upload of elections to IRA failed, says Jaga. Delta police parade man for allegedly flogging teacher to death. Aftermath of Vanguard's report, federal government extends stay of record envoys by 3 months. Southwest governors visit Akeredolu as motorcyclists avert protests in Ondo. Nigeria to vaccinate 7.7 million girls against cervical cancer. CAC uncovers 189 fake companies used in securing land allocation in FCT. Can the Supreme Court satisfy Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi? Well, there's an article about that by Rotimi Fasson. Bayelsa Guber poll now. INEC releases amended candidates list, removes APCL silver. Our lives in danger for refusing to become chief priest. Siblings. My boss deceived me into donating my kidney over empty $20 million promise, says driver. NDDC, Clark wants Abia, Imo, Ondo expelled. Why I killed my neighbor with kitchen knife, says suspect. Court sentences Lagos doctor Olaleye to life imprisonment for raping wife's niece. All right, well, these are stories as you find them across the papers for today. You want to go through the stories, you go to Vanguard, Punch, The Guardian, Leadership, and Daily Trust newspapers. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We're streaming live right now on Facebook, so you want to join in on facebook.com/Nigeria Info Abuja, or just search it for Nigeria Info Abuja. And on YouTube is at Nigeria Info Abuja. We're also streaming on that very platform as we speak, so you can make your comments known on those two platforms, definitely. If you're joining in on WhatsApp, you can write or call in on 080-999-30137. The other phone lines would be 0700-951-0000. Okay, that's 0700-951-0000. The alternative line would be 080-9597-4869. Thanks for joining in. Welcome once again to the show.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
All right, then, let's listen to you as we take all your calls this very morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Dr. Femi.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
We thank God and you.
Very well. Thanks. What's your name, sir?
Yes. Lagos doctor.
What's your name?
My name is Chimeze from Gogolada.
All right, Chimeze. Yes, what would you?
Lagos doctor jailed for life imprisonment in Lagos. Am I correct?
Yes, you are, sir.
Dr. Femi, I will.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, it didn't get his point out before the line went off. Okay, good morning to you.
Femi, my brother. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, sir. Good to have you on.
Yeah, nothing breaks the news like the news.
And I can prove it.
I miss your voice yesterday morning.
Don't mind.
What is wrong with you?
Amen. I'm struggling with a sore throat, but it's fine.
Oh, okay, sorry. You got hit in Jesus' name.
Amen.
My name is Obedient Moses Machuku. My take this morning is National Assembly defending the million naira XCD. I mean?
Yes.
Good. Now, Femi, and well-meaning listeners of Nigeria Info this morning, the whole world, I want to speak one thing. Are they supposed to defend that local government chairmen are using better cars? Are they not the ones that are supposed to put the law? Look, let's cut down the cost of governance in this country. Is it not National Assembly? We vote them in there. Federal government pay everything, their house, their toilet, their toothpick, their television, everything. Their wardrobe is well furnished. Then the poor masses are out there living in poverty, dying every day, insecurity. In short, I urge good million Nigerians not to vote again in the next election. Thank you.
All right, well, that's a strange call. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning, family.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Felix.
Felix, good to have you on.
Somebody being sentenced to life imprisonment for rape. In as much as I condemn rape, but what we are expecting this life imprisonment is on corruption. The reason that we are hearing insecurity is a result of corruption. Corruption causes insecurity in every nation that you hear about insecurity. That is exactly the issue. People will be shouting insecurity. Nobody is talking about what causes insecurity. What causes insecurity is only one thing: corruption.
Okay.
So if the judges can be spending their energy in sentencing these people to either by hanging, death by hanging, or life imprisonment, I think there will be no insecurity.
All right.
I mean it.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. Yes, good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good to have you on. Welcome.
My name is Habibu Garadi.
Okay. Good to have you on.
Onatuku Peter Obi Tinubu case. I keep saying it on this platform. Atiku will have at least come down and make a peace, make a friends with the government on power. I think that is the best. That will have be a welcome development for him, by him contribute his effort on this administration. Rather than going up and down looking for terrible certificate in Chicago or wherever. Well, that is his own cup of tea. For security, we keep recommending Mr. President. But
Okay.
his effort in terms of security is not enough. I come from Nigeria State.
Okay.
What has been happening in Nigeria? Nigeria is in big mess in terms of security.
All right, my brother. Thank you, Abila. Let's leave it at that with you. Thank you.
I would therefore charge the security agencies to double up their effort.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right,
And God
thank
bless
you.
Nigeria.
God bless you too. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
Good to have you on. Welcome to the show.
Yes, it's Chinedu.
All right, Chinedu.
Do I hear you say former next chairman, Jaga said they should investigate what?
Yes, IREF.
They should.
Yes.
IRF. I don't know why he's just saying it now. Everything they have already planned what they did in that presidential election. They planned it well and they work for them well. And the Supreme Court, the judges in appeal understand Tinubu and the INEC people and all their supporters. They supported them. I don't know why he's coming out. Everything I've already finished. I don't know why he's coming out now to speak. Why can't he speak that time? The initial time that the nominal is shouting. The INEC time and say we should go to court and prove. Go to court. Let me announce it. Go to court. I don't know. See Nigeria. I'm suspecting maybe that God have already pardoned Nigeria, my brother.
Well, well, if that's the case, you're not God. One thing we know, we woke up this morning. That says a lot about where we are. Okay, let's read some of your messages as you've sent them in on YouTube and on Facebook. Dr. Mrs. Olebara from Owerri on Facebook did say, what is Senate defending? I'm not seeing such insensitive lawmakers who do not feel the pulse of the citizens, but their selfish interests. At this austere time, when Nigerians are tightening their belts and making sacrifices, they're still collecting SUVs, jumbo allowances, and provocative remunerations. Mwazu John Lasese from Jigo Buhari says, British interested in Kogi and other states' election. The election they had monitored in the past, what was the outcome? Yinka Falayon says, good morning from D. Amele. Good morning to you, Yinka. Then Yinka is watching, by the way, from Ilorin in Kwara State. Monday Daniel says, good morning. Keep up the good work. Watching from Meitama. And also you find Miri Daniel saying, good morning from D. Yinka also says, God bless Nigeria. Bonike Paul Fitzgerald says, our senators are just doing horrible things with their requests. Yinka Falayan says, Akeredolu should hand over to his deputy. Ubi Monday says, good morning from D. Amele, well done. Ali Abbas also says, nice one. Monday Daniel is watching from Meitama. He says, good morning. This very morning, all right? Let's see. And on Facebook, Kazim Malaya says, good morning from D. Richard Otubu says, good morning from D. We thank God for another day. Do have a wonderful day. Thank you. Esuma Shehu says, good morning from D. Mesu Umar, I support the NAS invites to the CBN to explain the reasons behind the lift of some of the items recently lifted for Forex with the recent fall in Naira against the dollar. Azu Peter says, good morning, FMD. Who will fix Nigeria? Because the politicians we elected are busy looking after their personal pockets, forgetting the masses. Why would they use local government chairman as excuse? Okay, that's the question you do ask there with regards to this. When we do come back from the break, I'd like to share with you some of the biggest developments across the scene as we have it. There are talks about taxes, and also Kaduna governor did take out time to visit the president to explain the states of insecurity in the state. The Minister of Mineral Affairs, Mineral Resources rather, Minister Laki talks about how mining is being used as to fund banditry in some parts of the country as well. Well, the Minister of Justice and President Tinubu were elated with regards to the PID ruling as well. Benue State, the governor there is saying no division. And there's much more to share with you. INEC is introducing something different, they say, to the new elections. What would that be? Let's find out as we listen to much of that as well. All these and more coming up next on Morning Crossfire with Femi Live. Stay with us. This is Nigeria Info.
A great talk show unravels your thinking, makes you stop to listen, engages you in a debate of opinion.
This is Nigeria Info.